Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to a new episode of When You're Delusional, You're Gonna Be on TikTok. I do hope you're gonna enjoy the video, so let's just get into it.
So, exactly a year ago, the only man that I've ever loved in my entire life broke up with me. The relationship was so damaging to me, and this video isn't a ton about that relationship. There aren't a lot of significant things to say about it. It's a very typical story of I gave everything, he gave nothing, he did not deserve me, and I just stuck around for too long. If you're anything like me, if you're a full-blown lover girl in relationships and you give 1000% of your energy into the person or people that you love, you can only imagine how much energy I had left over after this relationship was over that I didn't know what to do with.
Long story short, he was a narcissist who gave her nothing. He held her back. She had too much love to give. She was left with so much energy, and she turned that energy into this. I'm pretty sure everyone knows what that first link leads to, but just in case you don't, it leads to obviously an OF account. So what can you do? When you have too much love to give and you have too much energy, you're gonna turn yourself into an OF girl. Seems that's everyone's excuse these days, isn't it?
So I'm at the Regina airport right now. I'm flying to Vancouver this weekend. And these women beside me, they've just met each other and they are having the most intense conversation. The one is telling the other that she is very attracted to her husband's brother, that he is the hottest man she's ever met. She is opening up her phone and showing this other woman who she just met pictures of her super hot, what would he be to her? Like brother-in-law? And then the other one is saying, well, why didn't you marry the brother? And she's saying stuff like, because he doesn't have the money. You gotta marry the money. And the other one's like agreeing, oh, well, yeah, because that makes sense. On behalf of my gender, I just apologize. Just generally apologize.
Unfortunately for the husband, he's never gonna find out that she only married him for his money. Or if he knew from the beginning and he wanted a trophy wife, then that's on him. But out of all the men in the world, you have eyes for your brother-in-law, that's pretty disturbing. And it's not even surprising that the other one agreed with her. You need to marry the money. In 2023, this seems to be the new trend. I know prenups will not defend you 100%, but even still, maybe you should get one.
The reason why I don't like it is because he is sending a message out to those girls who are going to get that like and be like, oh, he's interested. Because that is essentially what you're doing.
Okay, let me ask you a question. I've had a look at your Instagram profile.
Okay.
How many photos do you have on there, would you say?
Oh, God, I don't know, like 400 or something?
How many of them have you posted with your boyfriend?
Yeah, but that's my personal choice.
Hold on, answer the question. How many have you posted with your boyfriend?
Nothing.
None. So you don't have a single photo on your Instagram of you and a man. So when you post beauty on there, it looks like you are advertising to other men that you are available. That's exactly what you just said about a guy liking a girl's photo.
Okay, but what about if he's not posting me?
He's not posting you because, like you said, he has 20 followers. I had to stop the video because I can't stand that music. But he has 20 followers and she has over 12,000. He's also not the one complaining about Instagram. How many girls he follows and how many girls' pictures he likes if he only has 20 followers. You never posted him. You have more than 400 photos, and with every single one, you're looking for attentions from other men.
I would say I'm definitely a modern woman with some traditional values, in the sense that I do expect my man to lead and to protect and to provide. For example, when I get married, I don't really want to be a working mother. That's just my preference.
So I understand that. The argument is you're traditional in the ways that benefit you. So it's like you want to receive in a traditional way,
yeah,
but you only want to give in a contemporary way. You can't have your cake and eat it. So for example, if you're like, I'm traditional where my man pays for my wife, fine. But if you want to go somewhere and he says you're not going, you're not going.
Yeah.
You submit to his decisions, you submit to his authority. So if you're like, I'm traditional that if I go on a date with a guy, he should pick me up, he should pay, he should drop me home. And you're like, if we're dating, that's how it's going to be.
Yeah.
Absolutely fine. But then you give him whatever he wants. Because that's being traditional.
I don't feel like I'm comfortable with that, no.
Of course you're not, because you want to pick and choose whatever suits you best. Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. And you can say you're whatever you want, but traditional you're not. Not when you post on Instagram what you post. You're traditional only in terms that you want to be a stay-at-home wife, but when it comes to doing whatever comes with that life, you're no longer traditional. It still doesn't work like that.
So jealous that he can't even resist you. First one, be so busy. Like, you don't even...
Okay, let's unpack this hot mess of craziness here that's happening. All right, so what she's saying, her advice is, you know, make men chase their tails, play games with them, these head games, okay? And while I do believe in being authentically busy, that's great. If you're living with passion and you're authentically busy, that is fine. But if you're somebody who wants to play head games and think you're going to get the upper hand with the men, all you're going to get is a guy who is crazy, because there's only psycho guys who are going to put up with crazy mind games, right? They're going to love it. They're going to eat it up. But then you're going to come back and say, Gina, my guy's so psycho and crazy. Yeah, because those are the only guys that would put up with it.
Every time there's a man saying exactly what he wants, there's 3 dating coaches on TikTok saying no. Making more and more content, teaching women basically how to stay single. If you do live a busy life, yeah, that's great. But if you just sit around on your couch doing nothing all day, trying to pretend you're busy, men will see right through that and they'll stay away. And when you decide you had enough of this game, you're gonna wonder, where are all the good men? Where do you think they are? They're with women who never played games.
So you're going into law?
Yeah.
You want to be like a lawyer?
Yeah, like I'm going to be a lawyer. Yeah.
What
I'm
kind
gonna,
of law
in
do you
5
want to
years,
practice?
I want to do gender discrimination.
What is it?
Gender discrimination.
Gender discrimination.
That's like my passion. Yeah. Like I'm
what type of law is that? Like,
so like, for example, if you're being treated unfairly in like your workplace on the basis of sex, then I could defend you in a lawsuit that you place on your employer.
okay.
And I think that's great. That's a huge step actually, from actress to lawyer. And I understand that this could just be me, but I can never hire a lawyer in case I need one who I can subscribe for the price of $4.49 for 30 full days. I would expect my lawyers to have a different way of how they conduct themselves, but maybe I'm just weird like that.
What is your ideal age in a man?
Like 20 to 23.
Preferred race?
Doesn't matter.
Okay, any. Minimum height?
6 foot.
I have no chance. Okay, minimum income?
Let's say like 100K.
Okay, 20 years old?
I don't know.
You have a 0.29% chance of finding your ideal man.
0.29%. I can beat those odds.
Good luck with that.
Well, me, for once, I can admire the confidence. I really doubt she can, but I also wish her best of luck. And in her defense, I don't think she understands the value of money. She's probably still in college and maybe daddy is paying for everything. Anyway, this is gonna be the end of the video. I do hope you enjoyed it. Thank you all for watching, stay safe, and I will see you in the next one.